Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you what a full day of eating looks like for me right now in the summer. If you guys are new here, my name is Kathleen Hart. I'm a mindset and weight loss coach. I lost over 65 pounds after the birth of my second baby. I am currently 38 years old and I'm maintaining in the low 130s after being over 200 pounds. So the macros for this day, I already plugged it into MyFitnessPal. If you're not tracking, you definitely should start. You need the data to know what's working and what's not working in your diet and weight loss journey, and tracking is the best way to do that. So today's macros are gonna be 1,494 calories, 23 net carbs. So this is a very low carb day for me. Currently I'm carb cycling, so I cycle between 25 and 45 grams of net carbs. Some days I end up lower, like today. This was an absolute perfect day for my low carb lifestyle. I'm also clocking in at 96 grams of protein. I've been aiming for 100, so this is close enough. I love it. And any questions that you guys have, definitely pop them in the comment section below this video. I love chatting with you guys. All right, so let's start off with the first thing I have every day, and that is tons and tons of water. I will drink 3 of these Stanleys every single day. So I aim for between 100 and 120 ounces of water per day. And that's just what my body likes. I'm used to it now. When I was pumping for my daughter, I was drinking tons of water and my body just kind of got used to that, and I've just been keeping up with it. So I drink 3 of these per day, and what I do is I aim to drink 1 of these before lunch, another one before dinner, before I even put any food in my mouth, and then another one at night while I'm doing my coaching calls. It's easy for me to just sip on the last one. So 120 ounces of just water per day is what I'm doing, and I make sure to drink a lot when I first wake up in the morning because you're so dehydrated when you first wake up. So that is definitely the first thing that I grab for. And then around 8:30, 9 a.m., depending on the day, I have my coffee. So the first thing I do is grab the caramel Nespresso pods. They are the golden caramel. I get them directly from the Nespresso app, and then I have my Nespresso machine back here. Love that thing. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And then what I add to it. So I add 2 things. I add liquid stevia. Stevia is definitely my favorite sweetener by far. It's the one that I prefer. I just love it. I know everyone's got their own. Stevia is mine, and I get these little squeeze bottles. I throw them in my purse. I buy them on Amazon. They're always linked below my videos. I love this. Perfect for iced coffee too, if you're looking for something on the go, just to squirt into drinks or iced teas. It's perfect. And then for my creamer, right now, I've diverted back to what some might call a dirty coffee. That's fine. I love it. For summer, I'm doing the coconut cream zero sugar by Coffee Mate. I do 3 tablespoons of this in my coffee. And this is the most perfect coffee. It satisfies that coffee itch that I've got. And it's just so delicious. And I look forward to it every morning. And the coconut is perfect for summer. So right there, that is the first thing that I have every day around 8:30, 9 a.m. And then I just continue to sip on my water, and then I break my fast around lunchtime. So anywhere between, it really just depends on how I'm feeling for the day, but anywhere between 11:30 and 1:30, literally. I don't really put too many rules on myself about when I can break my fast officially, but that's when I have my lunch. And today I'm actually gonna have a big fresh arugula salad that is perfect for my gut health. It has all different superfood ingredients in it, and it's just so delicious with the homemade balsamic vinaigrette. I'm gonna show you exactly how I make it. Guys, I'm sorry, my husband is mowing the lawn, but we gotta work, we gotta film. So now I'm gonna make my absolutely favorite summer salad. This has chicken, it has burrata, it has veggies, it's got arugula. Right now I'm eating for my gut health specifically, and arugula is on my superfoods list. So making this the base of my salad is just perfection. Perfection for the taste, but also for the gut health. And if anyone is ever interested in the gut health test I took, it's down in the description box. Check it out. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I talk about that all the time over there. So let's make this salad. The first thing I'm gonna do, what I like to do, is buy arugula in the bag or in the container, and I'm gonna use about a cup. But what I'm gonna do is cut it up, because I like the idea of like a chopped salad. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Let's chop up some arugula. And if you guys have never made a salad with arugula as the base, do it. It's like my go-to whenever I go to a restaurant. What I order is the arugula salad. So you could do this salad in a couple different ways. I'm gonna be doing like an Italian salad today, but you could easily do like a strawberry salad or like a chicken, just like a plain chicken salad. Whatever flavors you're craving, make it. All right, so there's my arugula as my base, and now we're gonna add some fun stuff on top. Okay, let's cut up an English cucumber. I've washed this and dried it off. All right, then we've got 3 jars that are always in my fridge. Kalamata olives, we've got roasted red peppers, and pepperoncinis. So these are like the trifecta, I think, when it comes to a Italian style salad. And they're all very low calorie and perfect for low carb. So I'm gonna go in heavy-handed. I'm loving it. Okay, let's add some more fresh ingredients. So I've got some chicken here that I prepared yesterday. I had it marinating in the fridge. If you've never made the best chicken ever marinade recipe from my blog and my YouTube channel, this is it. You need to make it as soon as possible. I make it for meal prep. I make it for dinners. I just use it for everything. It's such an easy, forgiving recipe, and you can leave it marinating for hours or days. It doesn't matter, but I had some of this chicken in there, so why not beef up the protein in this salad and add some in. Perfect. Okay, now we have the star of the show, in my opinion. We've got some Bel Gioioso burrata. This is absolutely delicious. I love it. I gotta cut it open. Quickly on. And then what I like to do is cut it open a little bit, because you know burrata's got that creamy center. It's a very mild cheese, but it's so creamy and so delicious. So I'm gonna do that. Perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of salt on the cucumber and the burrata, and then a little bit of pepper on there too. Ooh, so good. Just on the burrata. Season that up. Bring out those good flavors. And then I've got some basil here. I'm gonna add some fresh basil leaves right on top. I don't know about you guys, but basil screams summer. Like the smell as soon as I open the container is just absolute perfection. I'm gonna just ribbon this up and put it right on top. And then we're gonna make the dressing. Ooh, this looks so good. Okay, fluff it up and then just drop it right on top. Looks so good. Okay, now that we have our salad done, let's make a quick dressing. I'm gonna be using some balsamic vinegar and some olive oil today. And these are my this is my favorite. My favorite olive oil is always linked down below in the description box, because I definitely have a favorite right now. So what I like to do is measure it just to make sure, again, I'm not good at eyeballing. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of the balsamic, a little less than 1 tablespoon. I like to do a little bit less than half and half. A little bit more vinegar than oil. And then the only other thing I'm gonna add in there, you guys know, garlic powder. I'm gonna do a little sprinkle of that in there. And then what I do like to do is season the dressing, so that a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, so that the seasoning kind of runs throughout the whole salad. And it's great to make it in like a little, you can buy these like little Tupperwares, like throwaways. These are great. All right, come in here, come in here. Absolute summer salad perfection right here. Look at this, you guys. And you might think there's not enough dressing. Trust me, there is. Save your calories for other things. The dressing will go. It will get through everything, especially oil and vinegar. I always want to go heavy-handed on the dressing, but you don't need to, especially in a salad like this. Everything gets coated. Do not hesitate. Do not worry. Okay, guys. This is what salad dreams are made of. If you think you don't like salads, make something similar to this. I guarantee you'll love it. And we've got healthy fat in there. We've got protein. Again, every meal that I eat, healthy fat, protein. You have to have that in order to satisfy your hunger and feel full after you eat. The perfectly seasoned chicken, the creamy burrata, the crunchy cucumbers, the tartness, like from those pepperoncinis. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Olives and red pepper obviously are just so reminiscent of like an Italian salad, but this is just perfection. You don't miss the croutons, you don't miss anything. If you're looking for a low carb salad to make, this is it, this is it. And if you haven't had burrata before, do yourself a favor. Go to your store, grab a good brand. I love the Bel Gioioso. I think that's like the best brand of cheese, especially at my store. Unless you can get it local, then that's even better. But this cheese is just so creamy and it just like melts through this salad. Oh, it's so good. Also, I just want to mention, don't overcomplicate salad dressing. If you're not a fan of store-bought salad dressings, make your own, literally. And what I do 50-50, and then what I started realizing is I liked the vinegar flavor more, so I just put in a little bit more vinegar than oil, and that's it. This is like the most perfect salad dressing ever, especially for like a fresh salad like this. You don't want to overcomplicate it with like a dressing that's too much. And again, if you're trying to be clean, can't get much cleaner than this. And if you don't like balsamic, use red wine vinegar. Use white vinegar. Doesn't really matter, you know? It's up to you. Whatever you like and whatever flavor profiles are your favorite, make it. Make your cravings. Eat your favorite foods. Okay, now let's talk about electrolytes. So every single day in the afternoon, I fill up a water cup that brings me joy with water, and then I mix together my electrolytes. Today's video is actually sponsored by LMNT because I drink these daily without fail, no matter where I am. If I'm out, vacation, home, it doesn't matter. I am drinking one of these every single afternoon around probably 2 o'clock. Between 2 and 3 is my witching hour, I like to call it. It's the time of the day where I get super fatigued. I'm wanting to reach for coffee, but I know that will just give me the jitters, and I'm really needing that pick-me-up. I'm yawning, it's bad. So what did I do? I implemented some electrolytes in the afternoon. Boom, all of those problems literally vanished. So with electrolytes, it's really important to me to pick one with really good ingredients. So these electrolytes are from LMNT. I love the grapefruit flavor. They contain no weird ingredients. There is no sugar, there's no gluten. They are also paleo and keto friendly, and they are also vegan friendly. These are absolutely delicious, and the flavor is like none other, and they are between 0 and 2 carbs per packet, so they fit perfectly into my low carb lifestyle. Even on a low carb day, like 23 net carbs for the day, this is included. So you guys, no matter what kind of diet plan you're doing, these will fit into your day. All right, so what I like to do is fill my cup up about this much, and then I go in with my grapefruit. Has been like the flavor of the moment, especially for summer. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. There we go, get that in there. And then I use my little whisker, frother, and I just get this all mixed together. LMNT's electrolytes were made for maximum hydration. They have a science-backed formula of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Absolutely perfect for hydrating you. You can put this in as much water as you like. This is about a 20-ounce one, but I've put it in more. You can put it in as much water as you want. Make it taste good to you. And I'm thrilled because LMNT is offering any of my subscribers a free sample pack with any of your orders. So you could be a new customer, existing customer, it doesn't matter. Grab this sample pack by using my link down in the description box. It's gonna be drinklmnt.com/heart. So it's drinklmnt.com/heart, H-A-R-T. Grab all 8 flavors for free. Then you can try all of them and then see which flavor you're gonna order for your next box. Do this, guys, get yourself hydrated, and literally this revolutionized my afternoons, and I feel so great when I have my afternoon electrolytes. I'm gonna top this off with some more water and then get to drinking this. I wish you guys could smell the grapefruit flavor. It's so refreshing. Oh yeah. This hits the spot. This is so, so good. If you guys are looking for a flavor to order, go for the grapefruit. If you like grapefruit, go for it. It's so good. Thank you so much to LMNT for sponsoring this video. Now let me show you guys what I like to have along with this for an afternoon snack. All right, this has become easily my most favorite low carb snack ever. It's so good. So I like to take the boar's head pepperoni and have a couple slices of this with some cheese, but not just any cheese. I like the Argyle Cheese Farmer cheese curds. These are so delicious. They come in a bunch of different flavors, but I love these two. These are my 2 favorites. So the Italian red pepper cheese curds and the basil garlic cheese curds. These are absolute perfection when it comes to like the most flavorful cheese, but then also the flavors that go with it. So the basil and garlic, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then I love red pepper flakes, so these are right up my alley too. And what I actually do is I measure them out in my kitchen scale to make sure that I'm eating the right amount, because I am notorious for shortchanging myself. Mind-blowing how bad I am at guessing how much things weigh. So I like to just measure things. I love to use my kitchen scale. I got this on Amazon. It's literally like, there's nothing special to this. It just goes on top and that is it. And like, I've had this thing for years and it's tried and true. It's amazing. So what I'll do is I'll do 6 slices of pepperoni, and then I think I'm gonna mix both cheeses together because I couldn't decide which flavor to do. And I'm gonna do 2 ounces of cheese, and that I feel like is the most perfect snack. Remember, if you want to snack and stay full, the best thing you can do for yourself is have some healthy fats and protein, and that is going to keep you fuller for longer, and it's going to satisfy the hunger, because if you're snacking, you're hungry, right? So why eat something that's just like nothing, got nothing in it, you know? Instead, you want the fat and the protein to keep you fuller for longer. This is the perfect snack for my mid-afternoon, and I love having this alongside of my electrolytes. And I love to take them, like the ones that have like a lot of like red pepper on them. Oh my God, they're my favorite. And then I just take a piece of pepperoni and just like wrap it around. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay guys, tonight on the menu, we've got Big Mac smash burgers. If you haven't seen, like, the smash burger is like the new viral thing that's going on right now. So I decided to make them low carb for myself. And then I'm gonna show you like the different ways you can do this because they're really so versatile. So I'm gonna do ground beef. My husband is gonna do ground turkey. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I like to season the meat just a little bit, and then you can use any tortilla of your choice. So I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna be using for like a non-low carb version and the low carb version that I'm gonna be doing, ground turkey versus ground beef. You can do these any way you want to, so that's really cool. And then to make them Big Mac, I already made my Big Mac sauce, and that has been sitting in the fridge. That is so easy. If you're looking to make a Big Mac sauce that's keto, low carb, I'll put my recipe down in the links below this video. It's right to my blog. It's been there for years. It's without fail perfect every time. And then for toppings, I'm gonna do the Big Mac sauce, American cheese, onion, chopped onion, and yeah, shredded lettuce. That's it. That's how easy this can be. And then the base for the bun is gonna be the tortilla. So let's make this. I'm so excited. It's so easy. And I honestly, I was skeptical the first time I made these because I didn't think that the tortilla would be crispy. I thought it would get soggy because I'm gonna do it on the stove on the grill pan. But it works, guys. This recipe, it just works. So definitely try this out just to spice it up, you know? My husband, when I made it for him, he was like, these are really good. He was surprised too. So definitely put these on your meal plan. They're fun too. If your kids like burgers, I wish mine did, they would love this. It's just fun. It's a different way to eat a cheeseburger. So I'm starting off with a ground beef patty for myself and then some ground turkey for my husband. And I'm just going to season this meat up with a couple spices. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. That is it. And the reason I do this is because you really want to give flavor to the burger meat itself. And I feel like this is the perfect way to do it. I'm going to be cooking these on my grill pan today on my stove, but feel free to do these however you choose. You could put them on the outdoor grill. You could do them in the air fryer. You could put them in a saute pan or a cast iron skillet, a grill pan like me, you know, whatever you need to do to make these burgers at home, just do it. You can't mess these up. So after I season them, I just make sure I mix the meat very quickly. Like I don't want to mix it for too long because then you have a tough burger. So for mine, I'm actually going to be using 2 of the small tortillas, which I'll show you in a second, but that's why I did 2 patties. And then for my husband, I'm going to be using just plain regular flour tortillas. These are really good if you're not low carbing, and these worked perfectly in this recipe. For myself though, I'm gonna be using the Mission Zero net carb tortillas. These are my favorite. They're so pillowy soft and delicious. And they're a little bit smaller, so that's why I divided my meat into 2 separate burger patties that I'm gonna use. So now all I'm gonna do is put the meat onto the tortilla, and I'm just gonna smash it all into place. The ground turkey is not going to shrink, but The ground beef will. So what I try to do is push the meat all the way to the edges of the tortilla for the beef ones. And then just like you would do a normal burger, like on the grill, I put a little thumbprint in the middle of each one. And that seemed to help when I was grill panning everything. But this is what it looks like right before it's gonna go onto the grill. And in the meantime, I'm kind of making everything at once. So what I did is I just chopped up some sweet potatoes and seasoned them up for my husband. And I just throw these in the air fryer. It's so easy. And these come out perfect every time. So if you're able to fit sweet potatoes into your low carb diet, go for it. They're so good. So I just season them up with some olive oil, salt and pepper and onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. That is my like secret ingredient. I feel like that just brings out the great flavor of the sweet potato. And that's how easy it is. And then I just pop these into the air fryer. I do 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. It really just depends on how thick you cut them. So I just like to shake the basket every couple minutes and watch them closely so they don't burn. In the meantime, I get together my toppings because I like to get these cut up and then put back into the fridge to get them really cold. These are the pickles that I'm going to be using today. They're so good. I got them at Giant. So we've got pickles, chopped white onion, shredded iceberg, perfection. And then I'm just gonna do a veggie saute on the side of mine. So I've just got baby bella mushrooms, some bell pepper, zucchini, and a little bit of red onion. This is like my trifecta for gut health, and I just love this combination. I eat it multiple times a week. And I just saute it in olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper to get it going, and a little bit of garlic powder, and that's really it. But then I've got my grill pan heating on high, and then I'm just going to carefully put the tortillas right on meat side down first, and they're gonna cook for a couple of minutes. It all depends how you like your burgers done really, but it doesn't take long at all. I just like to pick up the tortilla and see how far along my burgers are, and then when they look good to me, I flip them over. So see how the beef shrunk up a little bit? The turkey didn't. Just a pro tip for you guys, just realize that that's gonna happen. So yeah, a couple more seconds on the other side and then we're pretty much done. I'm gonna add some cheese so it has time to melt. These look so good. And my other pro tip is putting these on a wire rack when they come off so that they have time to rest, but that the tortilla then doesn't get soggy. It's so perfect. So I have my homemade mac sauce. Recipe is in the description. And then all of my toppings. This is so easy to assemble. It's literally like just making a Big Mac at home. If you love Big Macs, you will absolutely love this recipe. And my sauce is low carb. My tortilla is low carb. This is just perfection. So I'm just showing you, this is my husband. So this is the turkey burger. I just do a big helping of sauce because you gotta have the sauce. And then a lot of onion, a lot of lettuce, and then I throw the pickles right on top. And the idea of a smash burger is to eat it like a taco, but how I ended up eating this, which you'll see in a minute or two, is I ate it like a pizza and I just kind of picked it up with my hands. The tortilla was super crispy and it was so good, almost like a tostada. I don't know, it worked for me, but I added a lot of toppings, which you guys know I always do. So it was kind of hard for me to squish it into a taco, but it worked. The flavors were all there. And then this is how I assembled mine. Same thing. And it's so good, guys. My husband literally looked at me after I made these and was like, oh my gosh, let's eat these again. And then we ate them again the night after this. We ate them again for dinner. So it's a tried and true recipe. Trust me. This is now on our summer meal plan just because it's so easy. Look how amazing these look, guys. Oh my gosh, I can taste them. So if you guys are looking for a new way to make a burger, make a Big Mac at home, make a smash burger if you're feeling up to it. This was my husband's plate with the sweet potato fries. And then you will see my plate with my veggie saute. And I feel like this was so perfect. It was amazing. So really creamy sauce that's the same mac sauce that you can get at McDonald's, and it's low carb. I've created this recipe years ago, and we eat it pretty much every summer or in the winter when we're just wanting those summer flavors of the burger. But I was pleasantly surprised when I was eating this just how flavorful it tasted. And these veggies, if you need a quick and easy side dish, just saute up some veggies with some spices. I mean, you cannot go wrong. fast breaker, dinner, snacks, electrolytes, coffee. It was everything. And I just wanted to go over what the full macros were one more time. So today's meals were 1,494 calories, 23 grams of net carbs, 96 grams of protein, 120 ounces of water, 1 electrolyte drink, and a partridge in a pear tree. I hope you guys liked this one. If you want to see more what I eat in a day videos, definitely comment below and push the thumbs up button. I will see you guys really soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.